and welcome back to part 2 of episode 1, because I made it too long by accident. Today we're going to be finishing up with tier 1 and getting some more production set up. I hope that you enjoy the video. We have our basic guidance up. Let's see what else we need. Thinking next we are going to be getting either foundations or field research. Oh wait, we need screws. Screws. What do we need to make screws and how fast can we make them? So, the alternate cast screws, which I had in my last game, it is so useful. So useful, but we don't have it here. Let's see, we need 10 iron rods per minute. And then we can make 40 minutes, so here's what we're going to do. Chances are you probably guessed it. So we don't need the full amount. We're just going to shove a splitter right here. We get the plates. And we're on their screws. Because nothing ever went wrong with automate screws. Issues here. There's just set that up on. Split. Instructor. Come on. Get your input facing the right way. You've got to be choking. Why? Why are you causing me so much pain? We're gonna make these screws. I just fell there and something else. Organization. Now I just need to do power. There. We need cable. We need steam cable. Perfect. And now we got our screws. We are giving it like 7.5 per minute. Instead of 10 per minute. So, I don't know. I guess 10 per minute. We can get 40 minutes out. I don't know if I'm gonna calculate that. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Otherwise, we got our rods, screws, and a blade set up. So now it's just a matter of waiting until we can get our field research. Oh wait, copper wire. Okay. I'll try to be out. So we're going to need 5. Immediately. That's gonna put us right up against the edge. Right. So we're at maximum consumption right now. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a biomass burner. Just so we can barely stay above and floating. Oh wait. Nope, we need more copper. Copper, you suck. Anyways, it's normal mode, so we will grab you. Because after I get all my wire, you're not going to be required anymore. I've already got my factory set up. Let's see. 20 should be good. Make it look like it's got some line here. But now we can split that off for a biomass burner. How many things have text on? Biomass trend. Yeah. The tiny ones have text on them. Is that gonna check every building? What do they do? Yeah, text on them. Yep. Do storage in your containers have text. I don't think so. I'm getting seriously sidetracked. Production. One, two. Need reinforced iron plates. So we'll get all our rods again. Our screws to make reinforced plates in the first place. And the place that I run in the reinforced iron. Reinforced iron plates. Check. Then we'll set that up right there. Yeah, structure. And let's curve it off to right here. Yes, you need 15 a minute. Oh, no, copper a minute. So you need 30. Okay, so we could just split off, because let's see. So we can split that off into two. Then we can split that off into two. So we need 4 constructors to keep this running optimally. But I'm lazy, so I'm not going to do that. At least not this episode. Maybe it's later, once we have foundations unlocked, we can start actually optimizing our factories. But now we have a couple wire. And we've blown our fuse, so we need to go and refresh these guys. Just because. Now we're running super low on biomass. So instead of putting biomass in immediately, we're going to throw in a little bit of wood first. And 1, and 2, and 3, 2. 1, and 2, and 3. Like that fast. 1, 2, 3, a 4. Okay, there we go. Copper wire! And more biomass collecting time. Nearly an hour in, and we're nearly done. So I'd say that we've got off to a pretty nice start. We got our factories all online. We can just set up our limestone automation. We can probably work on that next episode, and we should all be good. So, goals. I want this to last a long time. Ideally, at least a year of gameplay. If we can do that, that would be great. That's probably going to, if I do end up uploading weekly, which I doubt I end up will do. I don't have any plans for an upload schedule. At least not yet. I will, once I do have one though, I will try to keep kinda on it. But no promises for now. But if we can at least get this to like episode 60, that'd be amazing. But I'm hoping that we can kind of beat the game for it and just we're optimizing our factories is once we've actually beat the game. So even if we could just kind of semi-optimize it so we can use one resource node to get our things, like, yeah, use all our resources from what we have, but if we can optimize it so we can kind of get our max amount of parts, and kind of, you know, we could probably use the resource thing as a bit of a goal, see how many parts we can get. No, not parts. Not parts. What's the word I'm looking for? Tickets. So with that, we can just get final 250 leaves here. We just hold down the button and pick a bunch up. That'd be amazing. Ooh, these guys are fun to play with. There we go. I am really curious how they run so fast. Because they're giant, big, but I understand they have long legs, but shouldn't they be heavy? Also, how do their skinny legs even hold up all that weight? Actually, is gravity on this planet normal, or is it higher than usual? There we go, got 1,000 leaves. And back we go. That's nice, we've made a little bit of a mark on where our base is, so it's hard to lose. Especially considering I have a horrible sense of direction. Alright. And crafting. I don't know about all of you guys, but personally, I hate it when we have one leftover resource that you can use a bunch of. Like wood. When you have one wood left, it's irritating. When you have an odd amount of iron plates left, it is even more irritating. And then you need more, an even number of, or not number of, or even just a number that's not one of them, and you can't craft the exact number that you want without having the exact amount of materials. Whenever I do that, just irritates me. It hurts. Just the amount of times that I've had an even... Look at this. If I try to get a perfect... Can I get a perfect one? No, I can't. It hurts. Yeah, thankfully we have an all-around there. So we just grab our hundred. And it's all fixed. Let's throw it back in. And top of it. Why would you want to stand up there? Why do you want to stand up here? That's the main question. Why is there a ladder there? That's nice, but we've got a pretty next start here. Okay, so we just need 200 concrete. Let's see, how much do we have right now? I might just manually craft that. Alright, okay, we got 100. Then we can get a bunch of concrete. And then we can finish off our last tiers. Actually, wait. Okay, let's launch this, because there's actually a cooldown between how often you can launch your milestones. So we got our wire, screws, which either rods or plates, so I'll get plates just in case. Let's see. Select your milestones. It was plates. Okay, we're all good here. Never mind. Wait a sec. We have an odd amount of... I can passwords. They better be an automaton here. Nearly. Oh, while we wait for that, I'll go and collect the limestone. Maybe I could set this guy up over there, considering I'm not using him right now. I actually kind of forgot I had this guy. Press circle on that. Yeah. I got all this as a normal node, so it's actually, I'm kind of curious. What's over here? Oh, a spear. That's nice. We'll grab this.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
So I got 80, 82, 84, 85, 86, 87. My question is, how good is our luck? Maybe. We got our
Milestone
map.
reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies.
We can build that.
Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Oh, for episode 1, we're actually doing pretty well. Actually, from our last autosave is alright, an hour and 5 minutes. After an hour and 5 minutes, we have done a lot. I'm actually pretty sure this is the most I've ever got done in the first hour of the game. Perfect. We will head back, craft the remaining concrete that we need, and then we can finish off tier 1. Thinking probably next episode, we will be able to, let's see, what do we need? Oh, I actually got most of that automated, so we may actually be able to make the space elevator next episode. We will see. Also, I have no intent of idling my game until I have a renewable fuel source. So, until we do get the space elevator one up and running, I am not going to be playing much off camera, except for if I'm slowly gathering up a bunch of resources for fuel. So, otherwise, I think we'll just pick off where we left off last time. Next time we'll pick up where we left off this time. Yeah. Once we get all of this done, the pod will be able to return like 30-ish seconds. I'm actually kind of curious. If I hop up right now, can we see it up in the sky is starting to return? Yep, there it is. I'm curious where it goes. Does it go up to Project Assembly? There we go. That's tier
Milestone
1.
reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Alright, so then I'm going to build this right here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, alright. That's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Well, I think that this is where we're going to leave today's episode. Why is that backed up? Nope, this is not where we're leaving the episode. We gotta find out why that's backed up. That shouldn't be backed up. So that's taking let's head back up. Oh, wait, that says what the symbol is it? Where goes it? Wait, name too. Sky... what? Sky 3? Okay. I'm going to find if the name, if the hub has a name. Might just be hub. But if it does have a name, then I might actually... we'll see what happens if it has a name. Because the drone hasn't... it's gotta have a name on it somewhere. So we got biomass, generators, biogens. Would it be in here? Hey, 1 day since last incident. Well, with that, I think that this is where we're going to leave it. Reminder that most likely to comment will, and with a color in it, will decide what color we make our helmet. You can be color name, or you can put the color code in, because apparently we can use those as well. So yeah, or put in both. It's completely up to you, but this is where we're going to end it. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.